Ooh, this is not good. Not good at all.
Yeah, it's upper 30s this morning. It's the 18th of April, a Sunday. I'm off today, which is a good thing. Now, normally in tropical Arkansas zone 7B, you're safe to plant around Good Friday, definitely by the 15th. Well, today is the 18th, and we have freeze warnings or freeze watches that the National Weather Service just sent out coming up Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, which means I got problems because I got a lot of tender tropical plants. I've already gotten some of them put back into the greenhouse, and that's the good thing about, if you're in a marginal area, you're kind of zone pushing. If you plant them in the ground in plants, when something like this happens, you can get them up and get them back to safety. I've got a few other things that I'm going to do today. One of the things I'm going to be doing is I've got a ton of red mulch. I'm going to be mulching these beds very heavily. A few other things that I want to do today is I have got some drip line that I want to run from this back bed over here. I'm going to put a slit in the ground with a flat bladed shovel, and I'm actually going to run a drip line over to the pindo palm. That way it gets automatically watered along with everything else, and I'll be able to mow and all of that because it'll be underground. Put a couple of L's in and drop that thing right there. The other thing, let me take you over here and show you the newest thing that I planted this week. This is my windmill palm. I just put this in the ground last Tuesday. So she's been in the ground for, what is that, about 4 days, 5 days. We've had almost steady rain, so she's been well watered into the ground, but I need to get it mulched up. I've got some mulch there. I actually got this home in my Buick LaTruck. Yes, you can get anything home in a car as long as you play a proper game of plant Tetris. And this is another one that I got into a raised bed. Now, I will give you a word of caution. If you plant things in raised beds and you intend to leave them over the winter, you lose a little bit of your cold hardiness because it's not in the flat ground. So it just needs a little bit of extra protection, maybe some extra burlap or around the base and the sides for the winter time. But windmill palms are actually hardy down to about 5 degrees with no problems. I had a few choice words last night when I was having to do this. But I shoved all of my tender stuff back in here for the most part, the stuff that was easy to grab and in pots. I've got some stuff that I'm still going to have outside, but I've got a plan for that too. What I've got here is a big bolt of frost blanket. I'm actually going to take this and I'm going to run it over this back fence here, and I'm going to bring it over, and then I'm going to just stake it in the ground, and we'll be good to go for a couple of days just using this. On Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, we are supposed to get down to definitely 32, maybe as low as 30. And so I've got stuff here that I really don't want to freeze, and this is going to help keep that from happening. Between using this and then mulching really heavy, I think I'll be good to go. We'll find out. Oh, I did want to share with you a little success. The banana tree that chopped off and put in a cardboard box with some newspaper. I got some growth push in there. Check that out. She's alive. And we got to keep her that way. Now, if you don't have actual frost blanket, that's okay. If you had, some sheets or something like that, you could just throw over your plants. If you can't get them inside, that would definitely give you some protection as well. Mulch the root zones and throw some sheets over it. Something else that I want to do today is I'm going to take these landscape timbers, these old landscape timbers that I just threw in the front to kind of keep the grass at bay. I'm going to take them and I'm going to move them to the back side of this bed. I'm going to lift up the drip line and get these set behind it because I've got something new that I'm going to put right in the front with the mulch. It's going to look really cool. Let me show you that. So I ordered a couple of boxes of these. This is going to look so cool. These are actually bamboo borders. You get a big box of them from Amazon. I'll put a link down below. But this is going to look so cool on the front of these beds. And the neat thing is you can actually take these things and bend them. So if you have a curvy area, you could actually have the bamboo look with a bamboo border. And they made some nice little sharp deals on the end. So with all the rain that we've had, I can just plunge these things right in the ground. And boom, I got a bamboo border. So I got to get to work now. Enjoy this fine tropical music while I work. Well, I know I said I was going to measure this out and cut it for you on camera, but I'm just too tuckered out. Fact of the matter is, it's Sunday, the 18th. April 20th is a Tuesday. I'm off that day. And that night is when we're supposed to get the freeze, and so I'm going to do it on Tuesday. But I do want to get this edited and uploaded so you can be advised to prepare the best you can. I've got a good bed of mulch down on all of my plants and the pots that are in the ground to where you can't even see the pots now. I've got everything that I didn't get put into the ground back in the greenhouse, especially the tender stuff like the plumeria, the Hawaiian tea plants, and I'm going to measure this stuff out to go along the bed, and then I'll cut it and get it put over on Tuesday, and we'll cross our fingers and hope for the best. Guys, thanks for watching. We do appreciate it when you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Give her a thumbs up if you found this helpful, and we will see you next time. Akule Maluna.